Hmm. Aj, what the fan blandar ihop svenska med engelska. I just wanted to show our look in the mirror here before I start talking about certain topics I was going to talk about. Ska höja. Nobody's saying anything. My hands hurt from yesterday, so I'm sore from lifting. Oh, hello, Eva. Is it you? I can't see the letters from here. Yeah, it's you. How are you? Hope you're feeling fine, or at least not worse than me. I'm going to try. I don't know if I can do it live, so other people can join. I'm curious to see how you guys look and how you are. If somebody is even brave enough to show their faces, you know. It's scary. I know it's scary. The first time I did a live stream, I was terrified. I was really scared, you know. I used to do it on these Badu apps before they removed it. I used to live stream on dating apps. I was just being weird, you know. I have bangs in the hair, you know, I don't know if you can see. I used to have my hair like this sometimes when my hair was really long back in the days when I was my own hair. Everyone thought I was a girl with makeup on, even when I wasn't even cross-dressing and just had my guy clothes on. I can't see if I fucking hair. To smear the makeup out. No comment more. so tired of the entire Sigma male stuff. It's just that's one of the topics I had on my mind. I'm starting to see a lot of guys who actually, been into this entire self-improvement and movement and becoming the best masculine version of yourself. How toxic it is and how useless it actually is in the end, long term. That you can't cure your depression. You can't be really happier in life. You can't become a happy person just by lifting weights, getting shredded and strong, and removing everyone out of your life, and stop living in love, stop simping, stop talking to women, or stop talking to people, just grinding, and trying to be successful and become the strongest masculine version of yourself possible. I see my YouTube flow constantly videos from men that have tried that for years and they feel suicidal, basically, like shit, and nothing has gone away. No anxiety, nothing changed. It's the same. That's just it really doesn't fill the void inside. It doesn't do anything. Like, there's so many guys that follow Andrew Tate. I think he's one of the most toxic men on the planet, to be honest. It's sad to see that so many people follow people like that and get lured into this entire heartless male toxic version of a man, where you just become a selfish, cold-hearted person that doesn't feel anything but pain and just grinds for no reason. It's just suffering alone. It makes no sense. And you become toxic too, like hating on gays and bisexuals and pride and LGTB, and you hate women too, and you hate everyone, basically, hate everything. So what's the point of that movement? It's supposed to make you, if something is supposed to make you feel better, not worse. And you spread hate on the internet too, Yeah, I never understood the point of that Sigma male stuff. To me, it just boils down to insecurity with lack of self-confidence. Yeah, it does. It does, Ava. I've seen the pattern too from men that talk about it now, like they've been into the Sigma male stuff for a few years, they gotten shredded, they gone to the gym, they started lifting, they stopped simping, they stopped paying attention to anyone, just focused on themselves. They are so insecure and still unhappy, I see recommendations on my YouTube all the time from men that say, like, I'm giving up, I have no purpose in life. I saw, a viral YouTuber that's super shredded, he's like super fit and he has thousands of subscribers. He just made a video a few months ago saying he has no purpose of living. The guy makes money from being fit and everything, he lives in a good house, but he has no purpose anymore. His body is shredded, he's ripped, he has achieved what he wanted, becoming the Sigma, all of that, but he's so unhappy, he has no purpose living. So what does it do for men? Nothing. It doesn't take away your insecurity, it doesn't take away your pain. You just replace emotional pain with physical pain. That's what I've been doing for years, but I'm not even into the Sigma male stuff. I hate it. I think it's ridiculous. I see these videos all the time, the fucking Yujiro Hanma everywhere, these anime, toxic anime stereotypes everywhere. It's so ridiculous. It's just got out of hand, I just saw a video with a print screen, a miniature thumbnail saying we should become the Sigma, you need to destroy the LGTB. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why are you going to destroy the LGTB? Why are you concerned with destroying people if you're supposed to feel happy on the inside. If you're supposed to be content with your life, you're not supposed to focus on hate. You're not supposed to focus on the things that makes you angry and makes you feel it's not something you like. So the entire Sigma male movement is just toxic masculinity and making incels and insecure men try to make themselves feel tough and strong by themselves and just to reject their feelings as usual, not crying, not talking about emotions, not showing that they are sad. You know how much I would want to have somebody to talk about my fucking emotions? I don't have a single fucking person in my life to talk about my emotions. And it's the worst kind of pain you can have. Because I don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone, not even my family. Because I know if I open up, they will basically stomp on me. They just give me their toxic positivity stuff. And there are men, you know, like, then they die, they commit suicide, you know? Like, they spent a decade getting shredded and living by themselves, trying to profit from their bodies and their appearance. And then they just commit suicide, and nobody understands why that powerful Sigma just took suicide. Because you're unhappy, man. You're unhappy. I'm unhappy as hell. It's like doesn't go one day when I'm without my daughter and I don't regret existing or feeling like crap, waking up, hating myself, hating life existing. And then you see these crappy videos on the internet just showing me deluded men, you know, and at the same time making me feel bad, because there's always some guy like this, the 1% or 2% or in the 5% that's like profiting and is supposed to be happy and bragging about how perfect his life is, how perfect everything is by himself. He managed to get the profit, the success he wanted, everything, the body. He's happy, you know. So everyone else sucks, and it's a toxic crap. I hate it. I remove all those videos from my recommendations. So tired of it. And I'm strong physically myself as a man, but it doesn't matter. It's just like, what does it help? Nothing. I had a conversation with my ex-wife the last time we met and hanged out together with my daughter. Like, who cares if you can lift a 440 plus log and throw it over your head? It won't make you, you know, be a good father, a loving person, a supportive person for society and your family or friends. It doesn't do shit. Like it won't do anything, you know. If you go away and do something, nobody will, you know, need that service, like miss it at home, you know, like, oh my God, he's not lifting that 440 pounds weights. Like, oh my God, we're suffering. It doesn't do shit for society. Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares about your PR at the gym. Nobody cares. I used to break every fucking PR everywhere I went, but I didn't care. It was stupid. I told him, yeah, who cares if I'm stronger or he's stronger? It doesn't help anything. It doesn't make anything for the human race, for evolution. We're not cavemen anymore. We're not savages. So why do we need that physical strength obsession? It doesn't make men superior. Men are inferior, in my own opinion, because we are afraid. I'm not afraid, but most men are afraid of crying, showing emotions, showing vulnerability. That makes you weak as fuck. Sorry for getting carried away. Tomorrow is my dad's 6-year anniversary since he died, so we're going to meet everyone, go to the cemetery. So I'm going to have 10 times more anxiety, because I always get anxiety when I'm faced with death and reminded that we're all going to head that direction sooner or later. I'm always worried that my family will say stupid stuff, my relatives. Like they always try to intervene and try to help me, but then they start attacking me instead, because they spread toxic positivity without knowing it. Like, why are you feeling so bad? You should talk to us. We're here for you. And then if I say something, they're like instantly, you should try changing your mentality. You shouldn't be that negative. You can still change. And then they just keep pushing you down. My brother and my mother are exactly the same. So I don't speak with them ever about my life. So I just want to get it over with, basically. Yeah, like I said, I'm so tired of these Sigma male stuff. The reject modernity, embrace masculinity, embrace retardedness, being a fucking douchebag and a bigot. That's what people embracing, being a bigot, and just hating on everything, only thinking about themselves, and still suffering, feeling bad, still having self-loathing, still feeling insecure. They just look better after a few years. What's the point, man? And you're hating on everyone. Like, whenever I see these videos, it's always revolve around hate against pride people, LGTB. So everyone is basically a bigot. So, and religious fanatic too. No fap and all of that. It's gotten out of hand. I can't stand the Sigma male stuff. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand when people tell me to be more positive when I'm in a dark mindset, since it's easier said than done. Yeah, I can relate to that, Eva. It's toxic positivity in a nutshell. You're not allowed to express and feel the way you actually feel because it's annoying to others. They can't cope with it because they're fake. Everyone wears a mask and they never take it off because they can't cope with honest people. They can't cope with honest emotions. So they fake their happiness. Everyone is fake, but I'm not. I can't fake being someone I'm not. I'm sad. I'm always sad. I'm feeling bad. That's why I look the way I look. I'm sad existing. People get angry because I'm sad. That's how bad it is. It's like no empathy. No empathy amongst human race. Nothing. No heart, no soul, no consciousness, nothing. Just fakery. Social media. Fakeness. Everyone is happy on social media, but in real life nobody's happy. It's so annoying that I recognize that comment you wrote, Eva. Whenever I'm in a group photo with people, relatives, or even ex-girlfriends' relatives, they've always told me, "Man, maybe you should smile more. You look so gloomy in the corner there. Why don't you try smiling?" They even told me once I had to renew my ID card, my identification card at the police. The police told me, you look so, I mean, no, don't mean to be offensive or something, but you look like you want to kill yourself or you're a sociopath or something. Try smiling, man. They told me that. The police told me. I didn't smile. I still didn't smile because just the way I look. I told them. Okay. Then they changed topic, but Now I just tell them I'm autistic and I'm smiling on the inside. And then they don't say anything because they might think they are discriminating against somebody with a syndrome, you know. So I just say something like that. I look like this because I'm autistic. Okay, sorry, you know, you don't have to smile. But the police in Sweden are super kind, super respectful. I lost my, I was so stupid the other day when I went out. I lost my wallet with all of my cards, my ID card, my bank card, even my key home, you know. And I had to, you know, I don't know the English word for it, but I had to make calls and report that they are gone and have them locked so they can't be hijacked and stolen by criminals that steal people's identities and stuff. So, but I feel so stupid just losing everything, you know. The key cards will cost a lot. The keys will cost me a lot because I have to pay for I have to change the lock, and I don't even have the money at the moment. So I'm exposed to having a burglar coming at night at any moment, you know, because I don't have the money to fix it. But at least the cops that called were super kind and was laughing with me and joking and stuff, you know. So they make jokes about the Swedish police being, you know, effeminized and joining pride parades in Sweden. Like it's a bad thing to me. So super good thing that the police are so kind here in Sweden. They are so respectful. They treat people like humans and not potential criminals. That's something I like with the police here in Sweden. I'm actually I get kind of not frightened by it, but I always feel concerned if a police approaches me on the street because I'm normally think I'm suspicious looking, you know, because I always stand out, so people think I'm a bad guy because I look different. I mentioned this earlier. So that people think you're a freak and you're scary looking and dangerous because you look different. So I think sometimes I think the police think the same about me, you know. And I get paranoid when they come walking towards me, like I might get arrested for looking different, you know. But it's never happened, so I'm glad that the Swedish police are so tolerant and kind towards people here in Sweden. I hope they never become. I know there are good cops in the USA too, but the stuff I've seen with the police in the US here, it terrifies me. I'm terrified to go into US, to be honest. Not for the citizens, but for the police actually. I'm most scared of the police in the USA than anything else. If I ever visit the USA, I would be terrified when I see a cop pull over next to me. I'm like really terrified. Like you know. Hey snore. What the hell is hey snore? How am I supposed to understand that, man? Hey snore. Is that Swedish or English? I don't know, Christian. I'm going to put down the phone again. No comment other than that. Didn't get a further explanation either on the comment. See, Ava's written here, how have you heard about the alien whistleblower stuff that has been happening here? Yeah, I've heard a lot actually, Ava. It's very interesting. There's been a lot of whistleblowers lately. A lot of people, are suspicious to all of this. I've seen videos from people that are suspicious. They think like the government knew it from the beginning, but they're just planning to, all of this conspiracy stuff, like telling people we need to be prepared for an invasion and all of that, so we can believe in, the military's power and support the government all over the world. And, a lot of people think it's a plan, to release all this information now and make like a build up to make the people believe in the aliens that always been here, but now they're telling us, just in case the World War III scenario doesn't work, they might have the alien invasion plan instead, So it's one of the conspiracy theories, a lot of people are talking about now. But yeah, who knows how it is, but I'm pretty sure they're here. I don't need more further evidence considering what I've seen myself. I don't know, I lost count how many UFOs I've actually seen, not here in Sweden, but in South America too, I've seen saucers, everything. I've seen aliens too, But everyone thinks you're crazy if you tell them. You can't, there's no point telling people anything. Unless if you know they're compatible, they won't believe you. And even if you show them photos, they will just say it's a random object, it's pareidolia, Yeah, it's pareidolia, they will say, it doesn't matter how messed up the entity looks. If you show a skeptic, they will find a cognitive dissonance way to debunk it. Like the most fucked up debunk explanation ever to something. It can be like a reptilian with horns and wings, and they manage to turn it into an owl or a squirrel or something. I'm not going there with the skeptics. That conversations. I'm not taking those. So I just talk with the people that really believe in this and have seen the stuff and knows it's going on and it's real. So it's in front of our eyes, basically. It's everywhere, but most people don't believe in anything unless the media tells them about it. They don't believe in anything. So I think there might be some. I don't know why they're showing it now, Eva, but I don't think it's a coincidence. And everything I'm saying here is just for entertainment, as always. I just need to say that. I don't know why it's always so zoomed up on my face. I already have like a giant Anunnaki skull-sized head, so I don't need to have it focused. I have like a really huge head. Like it belongs to a giant, but I'm not a really tall person, just average height, but still my head is huge. So if I'll tilt over against somebody, it looks scary because it looks like a fucking T-Rex, So I have really big eye sockets too. Kind of look like a gray if I, if I remove the hair and just make these parts black. I have the same oval-shaped gray, reptilian gray, I don't know, a lizard being hybrid. I don't know what the fuck. I don't look normal, you know, like my head shape is weird. And yeah, now my eyes look like cat eyes. I have that strange mutation to my eyes, where your eye shape changes into keyholes and everything. It's a medical term. Uh, what's the name? I talked about it earlier, but it's a real term for an eye mutation in your eyes, a chromosome that gets mutated to your eyes. Your pupils, they change. They can change into lots of shapes and smear out in the eyes, and yeah, you look like you have cat eyes and lizard eyes and everything, you know. So everybody tells me that in real life, like, man, did you just have slit eyes, you know? Yeah, I have, you know. I can't remember the name. Coloboma it was. I think Coloboma. Coloboma. Boma. Coloboma. Coloboma. I believe it was Coloboma. I haven't practiced on that redneck accent for a long time. I'm prepared if I ever have to go to the USA. Then I will blend in, you know. I grow my beard and I start talking like a redneck, so they won't be chasing my LGTB ass, you know. I will be undercover LGBTQ person slash reptilian. I don't know what they will. They think I'm a demon over there. Definitely think I'm a demon. I don't even have money, so I'm a broke demon. So I'm not part of the elite. So I might have to beg, you know. Broke ass demon. Oh my god, my eyes hurt from the light. My eyes hurt from the light. I can see my head is like, it's humongous. No, it's me getting smeared out, my makeup. Oh yeah. I wonder what the guy Christian Thomas meant with hey snore. What the fuck? It's interesting what you talked about earlier about aliens, Eva, because even the skeptics, you know, the scientists and everything that's been like totally against it and saying nothing is happening, nothing in the sky is different and strange, even them are like pro disclosure now, and it just changed overnight, you know, like, remember we always knew they were here, all of a sudden, like, when they were making fun of it years ago, like, now they are like, we always knew they were here. What the fuck am I zooming up again? I don't like the grays. Don't trust them. My armchair sounds so annoying. The leather, it pisses me off. My autism doesn't like it. Wouldn't it be sufficient to communicate with humans through the mind and astral plane? Yes, because the amount of energy you take from travel here. Yeah, that's what they do actually. They communicate through the mind and the consciousness, and through dreams and images and telepathically. You know, they always communicate that way. But a lot of people think they're going insane, you know, because they start hearing voices. So then they go take medications and think they're psychotic. So they do communicate like that, but mostly with random people actually. From what I've read and I've experienced myself, they do that. And nej, me. Some of them are actually here, right? Like they are not on the planet itself, but they are just in a parallel dimension on the same, basically on the same location where we are. So it's not far for them to travel. They just walk between the planes, you know. It's even stated in those documents from the CIA, you know, those leaked documents. So they basically just open a door and get out and get in. But we can follow because we're primitive and low vibrational, and we're primitive species. We can't do what they do, so it seems like magic to us. But they can enter and go out whenever they want to. And there's also portals everywhere in the solar system. It's even in the NASA's site. You can find it. There are portals in the electromagnetic field of the sun where these UFOs, they don't mention UFOs, but it's obvious that UFOs traverse through these portals. They open up in the electromagnetic fields above the sun, and they can use these portals to go from sun to sun in an instant. So they go fast through the entire solar system, just warping through solar system to solar system. They even mention these portals in the NASA web official site. There are portals in the sun's electromagnetic fields. They can't calculate when it will open and when it will close, but they know they're there. So that explains why there are so many UFOs sighted in the space. You know, like flying around the sun that are humongous, that just vanish and show up all of a sudden. Motherships and all of that. They constantly go through the portals. You know, in the sun's electromagnetic fields, you know. They have vortexes there. So they use the sun's like portal when they move from planet to planet and system to system. But some of them are just here in parallel dimension on the same spot that we exist and inhabit. Yes, this is entertainment. I'm not saying it's truth. Everyone can believe what they want. It's just, you know. Funny how we went from the Sigma male stuff to aliens and conspiracy stuff. What does it say? I can see from here. I have to get this. Hi, Hiyari. I can't really see it from here, the name, but hi. Something went wrong. Tap to retry. Something went wrong. Tap to retry. Is it? It's getting glitchy. We've been talking about weird topics, so whenever you do that, everything starts messing up, you know. Especially when I do it, you know. I'm glad people showing up on the live stream though. It's usually it doesn't match the time with other countries when I do it. Since I live in Sweden, Sweden is like many hours earlier than many other countries, or later. I think it's later. Like if it's 6 o'clock here, it's 12 in the US or something like that, or 11 maybe. It's like a huge time difference. So I usually spend just a lot of time talking to myself when I do live streams. Then I get bored and irritated and I turn it off. Most people watch it after it's been uploaded. I can see if there is a comment. See if somebody's written a continuation. No? Damn, I got a lot of veins on when I do this. Crazy. Hurts my from the lifting yesterday, still hurts me. What was the music playing in the back? I don't know for sure what it is. It's I think it's some retro wave playlist, synth wave. You know, I haven't listened to synth wave in a long time, so I still think listening to it now. I have like severe case of restless legs. What? What's happening? I think it's. I heard that song on the Daddy Noel's videos. That super buff guy. That's it's like a bear, you know. But one of the kindest lifters, most bodybuilders around. Isn't. He's not like the toxic guys, you know. I don't understand the emojis. Damn optic. It's so warm and moisty in the air now since it's raining. Humid, I mean. Oh, my English. Oh, the fucking armchair, I can't stand it. I think I'm going to turn off the stream soon. I'm getting kind of bored doing this. warm. Yeah, I'm ending the stream now. If there's no continuation of any topic, I'm ending the stream now. I've been on for like 51 minutes, 52 minutes soon. So at least it was an interesting conversation this time. Maybe I'll turn on the camera next time. For the others, if other people want to join in, I'm going to see if I can do it. Save? No, it has. Nope. I'm going to turn off the stream now, but I might do one short one just to see if it's possible to join in. Yes, I'm turning it off now, but it was nice talking to you, Eva. Have a nice day or evening, or I think it's day for you there, maybe. So, getting hungry too. Nobody says anything, okay, but I'm ending it now. Goodbye.